Vice Principal, Greenbelt Laboratory School. Thank you.
কল্যাণী শর্মা অনন্যা, বাংলা শিক্ষক, অ্যাসিডি স্কুল, ইংলিশ ভার্সন, সাভার, ঢাকা।
This is Abu Shahid Leon, science teacher, ACT School, English version, Savar, Dhaka.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, so we can start. So today we are here to conduct a wonderful debate. So here are two groups we find, one for the motion and another against the motion of the topic. And today's topic of the house is village life is better than the city life. So here I would like to introduce all team members. First speaker for the motion will be Atkia Sadia Isha. Second speaker, Labondo Akhtar. Third speaker, Mr. Mursalin. And fourth speaker, Yamin Jaman. And final speaker for the motion, Asfi. And against the motion, first speaker will be Khadijatur Rahman Shefa. And second speaker, Mullika. And third speaker, Jasia Islam. Fourth, Mr. Samuel. And fifth and final speaker from against the motion is Meherin Afrin Oishi. Okay, so we can start our session from the first speaker from against for the motion. And I can remind you again that is today's topic of the house, that is village life is better than the city life. In this regard, I'd like to invite the first speaker for the motion, Miss Atkia Sadia Isha. Put your hands together for her. Oh, one more thing, I forgot to mention the rule and regulation. Every speaker will get just 3.5 minutes. I repeat, 3.5 minutes. Okay, and the team leader will get 4 minutes, and refuting. During the refuting, you will get just 3 minutes. Got it? Everyone got it? কথা বলেন আপনারা এত Okay, okay. Just 10 seconds left, you will get a bell. Just 10 seconds left. 10 সেকেন্ড আগে তোমাকে জানানো হবে যে তোমার স্পিচ কনক্লুড করা উচিত। ঠিক আছে? Who will be the timekeeper? Okay. টাইমটা ধরেন।
Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Atkia Sadia Isha from Sabah Khandaman Public School and College. And thank you, Honorable Speaker and Digital ICT Institute for giving me the floor today. Honorable Speaker, the House proposes village life is better than city life. I, the first speaker of today's debate, choose to stand for the motion. Honorable Speaker, there are many logical reasons why I'm standing for the motion today. Now I'll share my point of view. Well, my content can be divided into two major parts. What's meant by better life and why village life is better. Honorable Speaker, a better life means that one has acquired not only what he needs, but also what he wants in his entire life. And that is to find a green pasture, eat nourishing food, keep company with good people. And what's more important thing is to lead a healthy life. Honorable Speaker, only in villages you will find all these things but not in cities. Honorable Speaker, first point, environment. In village you will find clean environment and natural place. But Honorable Speaker, in cities you won't find anything of this. You will find nothing but pollution. Honorable Speaker, according to World Health Organization, 1,13,202 people die in the country annually just because of air pollution. So question to my dear opponent is, how do you imagine leading a healthy life in city? Point number 2, fresh food. Honorable Speaker, a man cannot live without food. And what if the food is the reason for your illness and for your death? Honorable Speaker, village people get fresh food, but in cities you will find nothing but adulterated foods, and these foods are causing more than 200 diseases, ranging infectious diseases to cancer and damaging your kidneys. Honorable Speaker, one report of World Health Organization shows that in Bangladesh, foodborne diseases kill 2 million a year. So I have a question to my dear opponents. Being sick and spending so much money to your illness, how do you lead a better life in city? Point number 3, family bonding and mutual cooperation. Honorable Speaker, even in this modern world, village people do care for their families and they stand by each other in time of need, even though if they don't know each other. But in city, Honorable Speaker, when parents get old, the children take their parents to the nursing home and their parents shedding their tears. They say, my son is so much great and is a great officer. Honorable Speaker, they don't give a shit to their family, let alone other people. This is the great humanity of city life. Point number 4, economy. 40% people of our country are depending on agriculture, and this sector is contributing much to our economy. Honorable Speaker, this agriculture is done in villages. So, Honorable Speaker, how will you do? What will you do if the village farmers stop farming? How will you survive? Point number 5, Delta Plan 2100. Our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has planned Delta Plan 2100. This plan includes ensuring long-term water, food security, economic growth, environmental sustainability, and resilience to climate change. Honorable Speaker, can you imagine all these things are related to village life? So how my dear opponents are not going to agree with us that village is the best place for living? Honorable Speaker, barking dogs seldom bite. City life is the best example for that. Dhaka South City Corporation, 75 non-work. In that place, people are suffering much for the educational institution, medical, well-constructed road, pure water, and gas, etc. I think my dear land opponents are living in fool's paradise because they are saying city life is better. But the people of cities are not even getting their basic needs. So how are you going to say that city life is better? So debating about this topic is totally absurd. So I would like to invite our dear opponents to come out of their misconception. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and thank you, fellow judges.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So I can remind you the definition of fluency. Fluency doesn't mean to speak out speedily. It means to speak out smoothly, correctly, right? So, okay, now I'd like to request the first speaker from against the motion of the topic, Shefa.
Today's topic is village life is better than city life, and I'm against of the motion of this topic. Why shouldn't I? Village people promote themselves as very cordial, but I wonder how ungrateful they are. Look at all our opponents. They're living in cities, having facilities from cities, and end of the day, standing against of cities. Always they are claiming that village life is better, but they are taking training from language solution of city. So obviously they should have qualified institutes like language solution on their own village. So why you are in cities and taking training from language solution of our city? Honorable moderator, I think now this is crystal clear how the few numbers of educated people are getting education, of whom our opponents are doing pride. They will never go back to that such an intolerable life again, but still say that is better. This is how they burn their own bridges. Honorable moderator, village people always shout about pollution of city, but as if there is no pollution in village. Honorable moderator, according to Pratham Alo, unknowingly using more fertilizers are making soil pollution and water pollution. Much irrigation is decreasing the level of underground water. Their uncomfortable vehicles are causing so much sound and thus causing sound pollution and air pollution. Even brick kilns are causing serious air pollution. Various household works are causing water pollution too. This is their so-called clean environment. Honorable moderator, they said about the religious and strict bonding, but they didn't say about their superstitions on the name of religion and their backbiting skill, which has broken many of their families. Honorable moderator, according to BBS, the child marriage rate of Bangladesh is 77%, of whom 51% of it are from village. Honorable moderator, we can still remember that according to Shamai TV, village people killed an woman, mother of 2 children, just in case she was a thief, but actually she was not. But that life will never come back. But in cities, people are available like Shakil, who has rescued a dying street boy, or Sarah Islam, who has donated her organs for the betterment of human. Honorable moderator, funds like Bidyanando, One Taka's Fund, Asuna Foundation are doing a great for poor and village people too. But still they are carrying their so-called ego. Show me some funds on your village like this large foundations. Honorable moderator, ease of communication is an example for the betterment of cities motion. It includes roadway, railway, airway, and waterway. Cities are under the network of all kinds of advanced communication systems like metro rail, as our honorable guest Enam Rahman said. Metro rail, flyover, elevator expressway, and marine drive, etc. Dhaka to the first expressway of country was Dhaka Mawa Bhanga highway. Dhaka to Chattogram 190 km 4-lane road, which is known as the economical lifeline of our country. Honorable moderator, Dhaka to Sylhet road has been upgraded to 6 lanes, and Jattabari to Kashpur road had been upgraded to 8 lane. 80 km marine drive has been constructed from Coxbazar to Teknaf. And cities have underground tunnels like Bangabandhu tunnel in Chattogram. Honorable moderator, please notice, number of international airports of Bangladesh are 3 and internal airports are 12. All of these airports are in cities, not in any village. So there is no way to abroad from village. Honorable judges, can you just imagine such a very important necessary thing of life like airway communication is totally absent in village, and our opponents are claiming that is better. I think actually they don't even have any idea about better life. And how will they, when according to LGAD, the only records of them, the roadway length is 3,09,916 km and 1,80,000 of it are totally muddy and broken. Honorable Moderator, virtual communication system in cities are also very far ahead from villages. 3G, 4G network is very available here, but according to color control, 2G is hardly found in villages. Honorable Moderator, capital of a country is always a city, not any village. The central city of that country, from where government is directed. Political events are held in cities, not in any villages. As an example, we can show our national parliament of Dhaka. Honorable Moderator, cities are the power point. They are power point of education, economy, luxury, everything. We are leading over the whole world, but by being and building skilled manpower. On the other hand, village people are always...
Time's up.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Moderator. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, we enjoyed a wonderful presentation from first speaker from against the motion of the topic. Now in this wonderful moment, this is the time to request the next speaker from for the motion of the topic, Ms. Labon Akhtar.
Assalamualaikum honorable judges and everyone else present here. I'm so much honored to my institution, Digital Asset Center, and my honorable moderator for giving me the golden opportunity to share the stage with all of you. Well, so now the motion of the house today says, village life is better than city life. And I, Labon Akhtar, being the second speaker of the team, totally standing for the motion today. And now, honorable speaker, I'll tell you why I'm standing for the motion today accordingly. So, honorable speaker, point number 1, environment, honorable speaker. Honorable speaker, when the topic is about leading a better life, environment no doubt plays a very important role in this regard. And honorable speaker, the environment of a village life is so much peaceful. Here you can breathe pollution-free air, enjoy the natural beauties, and so on. But honorable speaker, when you look at the cities, honorable speaker, this environment is as polluted as high the Mount Everest or even more of that. Honorable speaker, these cities will give you pollution in the name of air, chemicals in the name of fresh food, and ill body in the name of disease. Honorable speaker, health is wealth, where health comes at the very first priority in our priority list, but this health is at risk in the cities due to some circumstances. Honorable speaker, about 45 lakh people of the cities are now at the health risk, due to consumption of adulterated food. Honorable speaker, talking about pollution, so Dhaka is the most popular city in Bangladesh, but also, honorable speaker, Dhaka is popular for more two things. One's overpopulated, and the other one is overpollution. Honorable speaker, Dhaka has stand the first position for being the most polluted city in the entire world according to 2021. So my own question to my dear opponents that how can you even imagine a better life being so much polluted around you? Honorable speaker, now moving on. Honorable speaker, in 2019, 78,000 people to 88,000 people deaths were caused by air pollution, which was the second strongest risk factor causing deaths in country between 2009 and 2019. Now, Honorable speaker, moving on, we all know the COVID-19 pandemic. During the pandemic, Honorable speaker, about 80% of people were affected in the cities, but the percentage in the villages were just 1%. And at that time, Honorable speaker, people living in the cities were running into the villages for having a safe life, not in the cities. Honorable speaker, so my question is to my dear opponents that then why were you running to the villages if your city life is so much secure? Honorable speaker, about 80% of people in the city wear masks. So if your city life is so safe, why do you wear masks? So honorable speaker, saying that, I will say they have to understand the difference between a better and a bitter. So I would like to ask them to leave their false idea and accept our ideas and show my facts that I have shown to them. Honorable speaker, so I will tell them to accept the universal truth: village life is better than city life.
So now I'd like to invite the second speaker from against the motion of the topic, Ms. Mallika.
Assalamualaikum, honorable moderator, my dear opponent party's friend and audience. Today we are here for a debate about village life is better than city life, and I'm against the motion of this topic for many logical reasons. Honorable moderator, firstly I'm strongly opposed to what our opponent party's friends said in their speech. Our moderator, they said about pollution. In cities is very high pollution, which they called overpopulation. Honorable moderator, our opponent may live in 19th century because now when we turn on the TV on Eid al-Adha or Eid al-Fitr, we can see how many people are going to village to spend their Eid laughs on their relatives. in buses, train and ferries. Every year many people are killed by overpopulation pressure in ferries. Honorable moderator, they will now say that the people of the city are going to village for better life. Like seriously, we are really responsible for pollution or overpopulation? No, because we are providing accommodation of people from more villages. Point to be noted, honorable moderator. It is clearly stated in science book that Bangladesh of textbooks, class 5 now, that they are building houses for filling by agricultural land in villages because their population is also increasing. Honorable moderator, overpopulation is not in cities but also in villages. Honorable moderator, and what is in cities, it also for people from come from villages. Honorable moderator, let me come to the point. It's in a word, if there is no cultivation, how will the yield be? That is, how can you produce crop if not cultivated properly? Honorable moderator, cultivated education, cultivated in cities. Honorable moderator, there are no qualified educational institution in city village. Honorable moderator, many students come from cities, come from village for education. Honorable moderator, we want to tell my opponent party's friend that the illiteracy issue of Bangladesh is high in the village than in cities. Honorable moderator, education is a national backbone of a nation. No nation can prosper without education. Honorable moderator, we see that we have in cities Dhaka University, Jahangirnagar University, Khulna University, Rajshahi University. For talented students, we have Kuwait rate. And honorable moderator, for medical, we have Dhaka Medical College, Bangabandhu Medical College, Anam Medical College, and also we have Johor Islam Medical College that are well qualified. That is in also cities. Honorable moderator, I want to tell my opponent party's friend, if they are willing to get higher education, they are also come from city for their village. Honorable moderator, as we can see that there are no good hospital in village. Honorable moderator, they have good doctor but no advanced equipment. There are enough reason for that. Honorable moderator, many people die during wrong treatment in villages. On the way, the distance to hospital is village is pregnant women gave birth on the road. No one can discuss their own disease and they are die. Also, we see that the medical facilities in villages so much poor. Honorable moderator, on the other hand, medical system of facilities is cities that advanced and medical science also advanced. Honorable moderator, most of the hospital in our cities are strongly treatment of their patient. Honorable moderator, opponent to have a question that why are you guys come from village to get proper treatment, then where villages are gone? Honorable moderator, point to be noted, Dr. Kamrul Islam, who has transplanted more than 100 kidneys, is also free. And we can see how our medical system is medical system is advanced when Rana Plaza collapsed in 2013. Our MP Dr. Anamur Rahman treated thousands of injured people for free in his hospital. Honorable moderator, I want to tell my opponent party's friend, they accept better life, but health is wealth. So they don't like that city. So thank you, sir, honorable moderator.
So this is the high time to call the third speaker for the motion of the topic, Mr. Mursalin.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. First of all, I would like to thank my moderator to give me a chance to break their wrong ideas and displaying their most constructions. I am surprised to see about my opponent team's foolishness, because they can think about the reality. If they can, they would understand about village people's importance, because in every life they are dependent on village livestock, vegetables, fish farming industry, etc., etc. Okay, my moderator, I think we maximum use shoes that is made of leather, which is related with the livestock and village people. From cattle, poultry, that's called the livestock. Without raw materials of cow skin, we cannot wear the shoes. Another topic, we all like to eat meat. We like to drink milk. We all like to eat egg omelette in our breakfast. From where we can get them? Village people from livestock. So opponent team, we city life people depends on the village. Livestock is very important because it fulfills our demand. At the site of our meat production, dairy production, even considering only meat production, the contribution of the livestock is 57 times higher than the city people production. Dairy industry is fully dependent on the village people. They run out livestock sector for our country. This is emerging and established industry sector. Rural economy revolves by this sector. Not only that, thousands of domestic and foreign companies are doing business in these sectors in Bangladesh. More than 100 countries of foods are made only from these sectors of livestock. People are turning to animal meats day by day. It's secure our nutrition. Along with nutrition security, 40% of the total labor force is directly and 60% indirectly involved in the livestock sector in Bangladesh. Livestock sector can be the largest sector of the employment.
Because they lead in the foolish paradise in 19th century. Thank you, my moderator and my friends.
School and college. Our topic is village life is better than city life, and I am against the motion of this topic for many logical reasons. As we can see, our learned opponents has said about food, and we can see that the local businessmen of villages infuses formalin and send them into cities. And I would like to ask our learned opponents that if you can supply this amount of food from villages, then why the rate of food import is increasing day by day? Why in 2022 the prices of onions increased from 50 taka to 250 taka, and in 2023 egg prices increased from 30 to 140 taka. Honorable moderator, I would like to say that artificial life is better for us. I will tell you why. Artificial life means man-made system, computer simulation life. It is used to study essential properties of living system. Honorable moderator, artificial lifestyle also improved our daily life into medical sector, such as we can replace any part of our organ if it is damaged. AI technology has the potential to improve safety, ability to reduce, prevent, and response to crimes. Honorable moderator, technologies can automate laborious time and consuming time tasks which made our human life easier. Honorable moderator, artificial systems like computer graphics, internet, information processing, simulation software are helping many students to achieve their dreams. Such an example, our digital ICT is a great example because they are helping thousands of students to success in their life. Artificial life is easy because if you order something in online, you will get it within a few minutes in our doorsteps. We use electrical oven which is less harmful for our health. We use AC, fan, internet, etc. in our daily life, which made our human life easier. Honorable moderator, villagers are running towards city for this easy lifestyle. I think I have cleared enough about the artificial life. Then why don't you believe the fact that artificial life is better? I hope our opponent team will answer this question. Honorable moderator, we can see in industrialization, Bangladesh has gained in 30 years a significant knowledge about industrial growth to leapfrog directly into using modern technologies. Opportunities for transformation, industrial growth, improvement at all levels of government, non-governmental organization are only available in city areas. Honorable moderator, in modern industrial society, only minimal effort is needed to satisfy one's physical needs, while in the other hands, village people still can't afford 3 meals a day. I would like to question my dear opponents that if your village life is so much better, then why many people still starve to death? Honorable moderator, industrial revolution caused turn to turn into cities and existing cities to swell. Honorable moderator, our Lord opponents doesn't know that being unnecessarily flashy is pointless because RMC is the single biggest export earner for Bangladesh. There is a say, Bangladesh is an agriculture country, but by name only because RMC accounts for 83% of the total earnings of this country. In 2021, Bangladesh became second largest exporter in the whole world by this RMC industry. Honorable moderator, I think our Lord opponents are sleeping on the fact that village people do not get to do this because of the lack of human resources and job opportunities. So, developed countries like Sweden, America, Canada, Russia, and so on became successful because they turned their population into human resources. Honorable moderator, is it possible to create? Honorable moderator, so I'd like to say that village life is better than city life. The village life is not better than city life, but city life is better than village life. Thank you.
Okay. We enjoyed a wonderful, speech from against the motion. So in this regard, I'd like to invite the fourth speaker for the motion of the topic, Miss Yamin Jaman. Oh, Mr. Yamin Jaman. Sorry.
Min from Sabah Laboratory School and College, and I'm very thankful to my honorable moderator to giving me a chance to share my point of views why village life is better than city life and why I'm in motion with the topic. So my dear opponents, before I start my speech, I'd like to ask, if you can't lead a healthy and happy life, then what is the need or use of the city's modern technology? You may say city life has this, city life has that, but is this even coming in your any use? It's only boring and boring. My dear opponents, why city life is so artificial? I don't get it anyways. Just come to our city one time and you'll no want to leave the village. Our village is more natural in terms of entertainment and all other stuff, but alas, you can't see. Villagers enjoy their life with love, with their loved ones. The story told from grandparents are the most thrilling things. No modern technology can replace that feeling. If you still don't see, I don't know what is going inside your mind, guys. Point to be noted, my dear moderator, folk songs are still existing because of village people, because they love to practice and love to sing the folk songs. On the other hand, city people are just forgetting their root to show modernity. Not only that, a villager works all day in the field and comes home from the field in the evening. After he spends some time with his family members, he goes to sleep. My dear moderator, that sleep is the most peaceful sleep no money and no modern technology can give you. As I mentioned earlier, villagers grow crops. That crops is not only coming in use for their family, but also those are helping the whole country's economy. But city people will say garment sector is also contributing a lot. My dear opponents, our country is an agricultural country and 80% of the economy comes from agriculture. But you guys are so into your modernity that you can see that all those things. Point to be noted, my honorable moderator, agriculture is the largest employing sector in the whole country. It has 37.6% of workforce in the whole country. Not only that, village people are also self-employed. They are not doing the household work, but they are also providing for their family, doing handhold works and handcrafts. Handcrafts are not promising increases foreign currency earning, and it is also exported to be human empowerment. Last year, 20 million worth of products were exported, and half of them were made in homes by village women. At the end, all I have to say, village life is a peaceful and cost-friendly life. So maybe people are from cities are coming to village to spend their vacation with their loved ones in fresh air and pure entertainment. You guys are just talking about digitalization and opportunities, but is it a way to live a healthy and happy life? I don't think so. So after so much of information we give our opponents, I don't see the problem why they're having a hard time to think village life is better than city life. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yamin Jaman. So now it's our pleasure to mention the name of the team leader as a fourth speaker from against the motion of the topic, Mr. Samuel.
Assalamu alaikum guys, this is me Samuel Alum from Morning Glory School and College. I would like to thank my honorable moderator and everyone present here for giving me the opportunity to speak in this session. Now personally I am a city boy, and being born in city, digitalization has impacted me the most in my life. For instance, if you can take the online banking, the money transfer system. Previously I would actually need 2 to 3 days, and now I can actually do the money transfer within 5 days. I can change my balance sheet in the bank. My learned opponent does not know the fact that our medical ministry has introduced a new concept named telemedicine. Doctors can give treatment to the patients in rural areas. During the corona pandemic, Shorokha app was also developed. Due to digitalization, our e-commerce sector has been greatly developed. Online business has been developed. More entrepreneurs have been added. A lot of women have gotten the work opportunity. Honorable moderator, our ICT ministry has introduced e-voting and e-tender system. Our ICT ministry has also introduced e-settlement record. We can easily access the Khutian or Porcha that we used to take. Previously, it would actually take 3 to 4 months, but now I can do the same work within 10 to 15 days. We can easily send our tax through the e-tax system. Honorable moderator, job finding has been made easy by the effect of digitalization. Government has introduced the e-recruitment system. Now the seekers can apply online and the company will reach out to them. Now, another important thing, that's the BRTA. I can even collect my driving license by sitting at home. By the passport and visa, I can apply it through online. The birth and death certificate can be connected by sitting at home. But last but not the least, the stock market is the biggest GDP indicator. From opening a Gmail account to an IPO, the initial public listings to the tradings, Dhaka Stock Exchange and the Chittagong Stock Exchange are being operated in the city. I think me and my team have shared enough valid reasons why city is the best. I would like to invite my learned opponents to come out of your fantasy and join hands with us. Now, I would actually like to answer some of my questions that my opponent has thrown at us. They have said they are supplying the later products, the raw materials. I want to know why are you actually importing the raw materials directly to the foreign countries? No, you are not. The city people are actually manufacturing your raw materials and then sending it to the foreign, and which is actually improving our GDP. You have said that the pollution-free air. Why do you think our pollution is increasing? Do you live in the brick houses? Don't you live in the brick houses nowadays? Previously, the people living in the village were living in the houses made of mud, but now they are actually living in the houses that are made of concrete. Why do you think the concretes are being produced? The concretes are being produced in our city. We are actually sacrificing our city. And why have you said the city is actually so artificial? I think our teammate Jesse have answered the question very correctly. Now you have said about fresh food and the food issue. Why don't you go to Dubai, Antarctica, or the countries that we cannot, the countries that does not have the ability to produce that does not have the ability to produce food in the village. They are actually producing in the greenhouse. That means we can even, I believe our country Bangladesh has even have the opportunity and the enough intelligence to produce food in the greenhouse.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Samiul Alam. Now I'd like to invite the final speaker for the motion of the topic, Ms. Jannatul Asfi.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum everyone. A warm good noon to all of you present here. Good noon to respected jury and teacher. This is me Jannatul Firdaus Asfi from Digital IT Solutions. Thanks honorable teacher for giving me the chance to stand for reality, which is village life is thousands times better than city's life. Honorable moderator, first of all, as the mentioned that about we live in cities, but we are still fighting for village life. Well, we live in village. We live in cities. Cause Sabah is not a village. Sabah is not a village, but everyone wants to live. A better life. That's why we are fighting for village, even though we live in cities. Cause honorable moderator to lead a better cities. Cause honorable moderator to lead a better life. Village is the best. To have a beautiful dream doesn't mean that you need to sleep. Honorable moderator, point number 3. My dear opponent team still bragging the 19th century's information that village life used to be, such as the illiteracy, the high rate of illiteracy, the number of medical, the education system, the technology. But now it has improved a lot than before. I will say that village life are improving, but cities life where people are still in 19th century. Our villages thought that village life aren't improved at all. I don't think so, my dear opponents. The sense of humor doesn't exist for them. Oh yeah. Fuck. From Bangladesh newspaper, I heard that it was also published 23 January. Whole Padma page 43 are in villages and 23. Honorable moderator, let's have a look into information. Village development to lead a better life, which makes us for village life is the best. In the name of development, leading their better life, a lot of stress. And the stress is not about better life. The stress is about to complete their opportunities. Where in village life, you can see that there doesn't have any kind of stress. They are cordially lovely, live with each other. My opponent is talking about agriculture, not their countries. They are only talking about Canada, Japan, UK, what they did, what are they doing. Also, they are talking about their technology, about those countries. Well, I think, honorable moderator, they are just out of the motion. They forgot that we are fighting for. They are inspiration to develop our country in cities, but they are not an example. Because our countries has improved a lot than before. I think they're drinking about their own graft and insulting themselves. Well, it's not a new thing. Honorable moderator, if you come to development to opportunity streams, cities which sites are in the world records without corruptions. Even though cities are only famous for corruption and it is in the second place of the world rank. If you have a low prices of cultivated from village Bangladesh area on the top, hillsafels are on the top 1, hillsafels are on the top 2nd, and the cheese from villages are in the rank of 9th. And making a 14.2 GDPs from Bangladesh GDPs and 42.7% in workplace. Honorable moderator, they have false economy. I would like to invite my opponent to refute the session, moderate sessions for omit their false economy. Thank you, dear honorable. Thank you, audience.
Thank you, Jannatul Asfi. So In this regard, I'd like to invite the final speaker from against the motion of the topic, Meherin Islam Oishi.
Assalamu alaikum, honorable moderator, judges, opponent party friends, and the audience. At first, I'd like to thank our IT Solution Authority to give me golden chance to speak in front of you all. So, I highly doubt that our learned opponents are blind because they can't see that every year 5 lakh villagers came to Dhaka city with dreams of economical opportunity because they can't find it in villages. City provides the most opportunity for employment to women, and that is why they are able to achieve women employment. And women empowerment is needed to erase gender discrimination. And if you look in the village side, we will see there are no possibility for women for any employment. Rather than they fall victim to dowry, domestic violence, and child marriage. In news headlines, we often see that village housewife get badly beaten by her in-laws family. Even sometimes they get killed by his in-laws family because of dowry. Honorable moderator, now let me just tell you why women employment is that much important. We need women employment to bring a change in our society. Employment makes women independent, strengthen the team dynamics, improve of productivity, innovation, etc. When women are associated with paid work, they had power to make decisions, and they are more financially stable than those village women who are not engaged with any workforce. In garment sector, we will see about 70% of workers are women, and garments industry total export earning is much more than any other export earnings in our country. Women, in this case, women play a vital role, not only these sectors, other sectors like nursing, doctoring, lawyer, businesswomen. Women are playing a great role in our country. Working women percentage is increasing rapidly, but in the village, majority of women are conflict with 4 walls. In village, women are expected to behave themselves according to their wishes of the men who fed them. Even they are not allowed to have individual opinion or identity. And women in village fall victim to atrocity because the men feel like they have birthright on women. If they say the village women are employed, maybe there are, but the number is so small. Maybe if they talk about Begum Rokeya or Sofia Kamal, then my friend, I have to say they are 1 in a million. It is pointless to talk about exceptional case. Because we are talking about entire women community. Honorable moderator, are village women contributing to our national GDP by doing sewing, fishing, farming, poultry? No, they are not contributing to our GDP. Is there any emotional economical improvement in our country by those women who live in villages? No, the answer would be no. It can be concluded that empowerment of women is essential. No country can gain its actual potential if half of its population is not contributing to its growth. In this case, city is far away ahead of village. Thank you, honorable moderator, to give me a chance to speak in front of you. And I hope my learned opponent will leave their misconception about village is better than city and agree with us that city is much more better than your village. Thank you, honorable moderator.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having a wonderful speech. Now this is the time to refutation of a question. All right. So in this regard, I'd like to refute the questions within just 3 minutes. First of all, I'd like to invite just 2 minutes. Okay? Okay. Okay, 3 minutes. No problem. You will get 3 minutes. No problem. So this is the time to refute the question from the team leader for the motion teams. Please, Lavanya Akhtar.
Giving me a chance to refute the answers of my dear opponents. Well, so first of all, I would like to say my dear opponents have said about manufacturing. Well, I would like to ask them, how will you manufacture if you don't have raw materials? Raw materials are given by the villages, not by the cities. Well, honorable speaker, now talking about my dear opponents have talked a lot about better transport system, better medical systems, better education, better facilities and job opportunities. Now I will explain you accordingly, honorable speaker, about medical facilities. Well, about 78,000 people to 88,000 people were died due to lack of treatment. So what's the point of having more hospitals if you can't provide them the right treatment? Well, Honorable Speaker, moving on about education system. Well, Honorable Speaker, about they are talking about education system. They are giving the opportunities to the students. Well, I think everyone knows about Abra Fahad. He was from the villages. He was brutally killed for the opportunity you are giving him. Well, Honorable Speaker, now moving on, they have talked about job opportunities. Now I will show you the reality. Well, you are talking about the job opportunities. About Honorable Speaker, about 57% of people committed suicide during unemployment. So if you are giving employment, so why are they suiciding? Well, Honorable Speaker, now moving on about women empowerment. Well, in the government sector, about 80% of women are every day having assaulting, sexual harassment and molestation. So is this your betterment? Well, Honorable Speaker, now moving on to the transport system. Well, Honorable Speaker, mostly pollution is emitted from the transports. Honorable Speaker, having an uncountable number of transport system work as in disadvantages instead of working as advantages. Honorable Speaker, we all know how tough it is to do job in cities and maintain it. Honorable Speaker, they have talked about digital IT center. Now I'll talk about the chairman and the teachers working here. Ask them, they work day to night here and having a stressful life. Is this a better life for them? Ask them. They feel happiness when they go to their villages, spend time there with their family and so on. So this is not a better life. That is the better life. Well, Honorable Speaker, now moving on, forget them. You don't have to go. You don't have to go so far. Ask any random person, Honorable Speaker, who is suffering daily through traffic jam, facing sexual harassments just to earn money. Is it a better life? Well, let me show you the truth. That doesn't call a better life. That is called a bitter life. And I guess my dear opponents are intelligent enough to make the difference between a better and a bitter life. Well, so I would like to add one more thing. My dear opponents have failed to answer about the fresh food. About 45 lakh of people were caused death during food adulteration. Well, saying that, I will say, leave your false idea and accept the factors that we have shown that village life is better than city life. And city life is a busy, noisy, competitive life. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, team leader, Ms. Laban Akhtar. Okay. So now I'd like to invite the team leader from against the motion of the topic to review this question, right? You will get just 3 minutes. So you are requested to have your speech.
Thanks to our Honorable Moderator for giving me the chance to speak. I think my opponents are not seeing the fact that the father of our nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was born in the village, but they have migrated from the village to the city for the better empowerment. And you have said about cultivation. We are actually the one who are producing the improved variety of the seeds. BLRI is in Savar, and all my opponents have said that the Savar is a village, but Savar is actually not a village. Savar is a town. That means Savar is a semi-town. Now you are saying about crime rate. Why there is a problem, there is a solution. But when there is any type of crime in our city, our police force is acting very fast. But do you think the police force is giving you much importance in a very short amount of time? Can my opponent tell me, if there is a crime, can they take action immediately? And you have talked about the violence. What about the domestic violence that our women are facing in our homes? A woman was killed in Rangpur for dowry by her husband. And Nusrat Jahan was burned alive in a village of Noakhali. Don't you see the fact our women are getting plundered in your village? And this is something do you call self-respect for women? And you have said about the entertainment issues. Let me tell you actually what is the difference in the entertainment of our city. In our village, people are riding Nagartala, but in our city, we are actually riding roller coasters. You have said about the village people are arranging Jatrapala, but we are in the city, we are arranging the concerts. Mongol Shobhajatra is arranged by the Faculty of Fine Arts in Dhaka University. We have a lot of cineplex for movies. Boy Mela and Manijo Mela are doing here. Now about the vacation spots. Do you know the Bangabandhu Museum, the Military Museum, Nobo Theatre, Liberation War Museum, Science Museum, Ahsan Mojil, Lalbagh Kela, Chandrapur Masjid in Chattogram, and the architecture of our Sanchad Bhavan is the best in our country. Now, I would like to I would point to be noted that the peace cultivation my opponents have said in the village life. But the fact is, our population is growing and developing, and now in a very quick manner. That means our river fishes are not enough to meet our huge population, to feed our huge population. That means we have to produce hybrid varieties of the fishes in our cities. Our government has taken a lot of steps for doing a lot of pisciculture. Now, another important fact, you have said our people are committing suicide in our society, in our city. But but the fact is, even in our city, you don't even have a psychologist doctor. We do have a psychologist doctor. Now you have said about the traffic issues. At least we have roads. We don't have mud roads like you. And why do you have said about the better opportunities and the better life? Then let me tell you, if you deserve a better life, you need to better opportunities. We city are actually providing you the better opportunities. That means we are absolutely providing the better life. Now I think me and my teammates have given enough logical and valid reasons by which we can prove the fact that city is actually better than village life. Thank you, our honorable moderator.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Samuel. We have enjoyed a wonderful session here. So, I'd like to thank all of the audience to being patient here. And I'd like to here presented our honorable judges. I'd like to point out, I'd like to request them to point out today's result within a few minutes.
Orators, at first I would like to offer my heartfelt thanks and congratulations to take part in such a wonderful event, that is debate competition. And before coming here, I didn't have the knowledge that I'm going to enjoy such a wonderful debate competition. I didn't have the sense, or I was not told so, that I'm going to be the judge of such brilliant speakers. Surely this evening will remain ever fresh in your life, and I'm really very much inspired to listen to your speech. All of you, if I want to mention, I need to mention all the names. All of you have done wonderful. All of you are going to be an asset for the nation, and you are going to represent Sava for all the nation. And I do hope, I do believe that inshallah in your future life, one day you will be debater or orator in national level. Your pronunciation, your way of speech, your logic, everything impressed me a lot. I would like to here point out some drawbacks. What was the topic? Is it the word? However, I have got the point here. You all have pronounced the word village, but actually it is village. It is actually village. First correction. And some of you have addressed us as speaker, and some of you have addressed us as moderator. And I was in confusion whether it is parliamentary or not. I think there was some lack, and we have to correct it. Got it? However, one of you have mentioned the word artificial life, city life. Actually, is it artificial? Life, living. However, one of you have pronounced healthy. Actually, it is not healthy, it is healthy. It is healthy. And some of you pronounce the word woman. Actually, it is not woman, it is women. It's women. However, when I was just trying to giving marks, I have actually impressed, and if it was possible, I would give full marks to all of you. All of you deserve full marks. Here actually it's very tough to give you less marks. All of you deserve full marks, but here it seemed to me that you are in time pressure. But in debate, you should not be. That is, your speech should be made in such a way that you can complete it in the given time. So I felt the pressure in you, and you were a bit faster. You should not be that much faster, slower, and confident and clear speaker is needed. Okay, I think in future you will correct in these sides, and the most difficult task has been given to me to utter the name of the team best speaker. Actually, to me, please trust me. All of you are best, but I need to utter a single name, and he is no other than Samuel Alam. Thank you very much. Thank you. However, congratulations, Samuel, and the final result. However, the most exciting event, that is result. Are you ready? Ready to accept the You are not ready to accept the negative news. We all are winner. Actually, we all are winner, and I have several times uttered the same word. That is, actually, it was very tough for us to give less marks. All of you deserve full marks, but I need to utter the result, and the position goes to against the motion. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
আচ্ছা, এই বেস্ট স্পিকার নির্বাচিত হওয়ার ক্ষেত্রে সামিউল পেয়েছিল 13 পয়েন্ট এবং লাবণ্য পেয়েছিল 12.7। মানে খুবই কি বলা হয়, কম্পিটিটিভ ছিল। ঠিক আছে, আর আমরা 3 জন জাজের পয়েন্টকে একত্রিত করে এই ফলাফলটা পেয়েছি। ঠিক আছে।